Welcome to SGL. So, where do I begin? Someone is saying, where do I begin? And this individual is reading a script. What I'm trying to say is, it's not real. They're going to say that they have sex addiction. They're going to say that their family did them really bad as a child. But for the very most, this individual is going to listen to everything that you say. You are their outlet, and you're outletting everything that has been holding you down. You feel that this person gets you. They haven't moved in yet, but you already feel secure by this person because they listen to you. If you tell them, you know what, let's hold off on this, you'll see the true person that they are. Their face is going to change, and you're going to see the true person they are. You're going to see the anger. Their eye color may even change. And then when you see it, they're going to snap back and say, I'm sorry. And say that you're my soulmate. Whew. I cannot tell you what to do, but as an advisory, do not let this person in your home. If they can take the time out to explain to you the same script, this person is older. And what you need, you're looking for a physical body. Make them work for it. They're not, though. You think that someone else is not coming. Yes, someone else is. Don't trade in sleepless nights. Do not trade in for sleepless nights. Because once you let this person in, it's going to be hard to get them out. They are trying to replace you with the supply that they already have. The other supply is done tolerating. They figured them out. So you are the new supply. Choose yourself. Talk to some friends. Make some friends. Do not sign this contract with this U-Haul. This person that they've been doing it all their life. All of their life. That's for someone. The U-Haul transaction already occurred, and you're trying to figure out how to get them out of your house. You got a restraining order, but you let them back in because you feel like you need them. You've given them so much power where you feel like you can't do it alone. There's kids involved. Let's go ahead and look at some thoughts here. Regret. That's the game they play, or one of them. As long as you're in regret, you're down, you're hard on yourself. You have no room to focus on you and your kids. This person is greedy, but they don't come off like that. They're greedy for attention. They're greedy for recognition. You are the stable person. You are the financial advisor. You are the security of everything, financial, household. Even when you don't feel safe. For someone, their family told you that something wasn't right about this person. Yeah, they're settled in. I don't know if you guys can see that good enough, but they are settled in. These are thoughts here. Thoughts in the background that are coming to the front, meeting them at face value. Someone is feeling regret for allowing this person, this thirsty individual. They may say that, I'm not thirsty. I don't need to be thirsty, but they are. And they have settled in. But best believe when you're working, they're finding another supply. Every time you speak up, pertaining to your boundaries, pertaining to your children, everything that they show, they don't show anymore. They've settled in. Something's pulling me. Your affirmation, I live my passion. This person is a narcissist. They have no self-identity. They're marrying you. Let go and let God. Your affirmation, I let go and I let God. For some of you, when you talk about God, this individual gets uncomfortable. It makes them unsettled. And you can see that dark spirit. And you're trying to figure out how you can pray over you and your children without triggering this person, because you've caught on. You've done some research about narcissists. They have spray, but these individuals are smart, intelligent, They have watched you. They know when you're hot and when you're cold. Your every move, your every footstep, I'm telling you. All right. So let's clarify regret. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to clarify regret. And also, you that is watching, you have U-hauled, and people have labeled you as a U-hauler, and you are not that kind of person. And every time you move in with someone, they show their true colors and try to enslave you and trap you. And it's hard for you to get out. And you've never stood up for yourself. It's time to speak up and stand up for yourself. And you need to create those boundaries. For regret, we have a mystical matrix. Dealing with a narcissist, you have to see your own shadow self here. They don't have their own identity, so everything that is negative, they conjure that without you even telling them what your darkest of your dark is. But what you feed to them, that's what they play with. They use those as pieces to maneuver you. This regret is it's like a signal, like if you are away from them, they are able to send this signal which causes you to go back into this sunken place of thinking wise. Then next thing you know it, you start feeling regret for creating your boundaries to move forward because you know it's toxic. Even though you know the bad outweighs the good. The only good that was there was them listening to you so that you can be able to vent. Giving you your fix with intimacy. Those are the only two things. There's a lot of high potential here, but the mystical matrix of that regret on how it just literally just pulls you in. You never know when, especially if you're separated from this individual who you hauled, right? They you hauled, and then they tried to come running back, and you kept your foot down. Clarify greedy. Power of 3. Just thirsty. This greedy is a thirsty energy. These individuals speak. If they know that you have a relationship with God, they'll have a relationship with God. But everything that they say as pertaining to what your belief system is, they'll use their phone to make it seem like, yeah, I went to this group, or I went to this church. The power of 3. This is time for you. If you're trying to get the individual out of your home, focus on you, mind, body, and soul. The power of 3. God's within, mind, body, and soul. Because they're settled. They're so settled that they have caused trauma in the back of your mind. I don't know if you can see that. This person that's Uhaling is so comfortable that they have no plans on improving. They want to see what you can offer because they are greed. Offer mind, body, and soul. Focus on you, and they will become unsettled. Focus on your passion. I live for my passion. Then they're going to say you're not paying them no attention. You're not interested in what they're interested in. Let it go and let God. Don't argue. Then they're going to say grow up. Remember, arguing with the narcissist. Everything you say, they will throw it back in your face. For some of you, this mystical, it's saying, get out of the regret. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It's calling you. It's signaling you in to get out of this sunken place. Spirit is saying, you got this. Mind, body, and soul. Clarify. So hopefully you guys can hear me. The compass. I feel heartbreak. You have to go to this experience to surrender to God, to surrender to Source, to even be enlightened. You didn't even know that this kind of person existed. Spirit is moving on your behalf. They're going to end up, yes, that's what it is, thank you. They are going to walk away because they're Uhaling somewhere else. And when they do, no more contact. The reason why Spirit showed up on your behalf is directing you letting go and letting God. You're going to feel regret. This is that's that tie you need to break. They cut that signal off. Knowing the true calling. Some of you may see green or like purplish orbs. Some of you may be seeing white floating. It's your protection. Let's get some direction. Someone is being lied on. Who is a spiritual individual? And someone is doing whatever they can to prevent them from Uhaling into your home because they know how to protect a home. Their spiritual practices will protect you and your home. And there is some individual trying to prevent, like, no, because they know they have seen. And the whole purpose why they have been in your life is to prevent you from tapping into your spiritual practices. All along, you've been living your passion, experiencing this, seeing how dark people can be, who lack identity, who lack essence, who thirst on spirit, on true soul. We have the Page of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A friend told you to look up narcissists. And you're learning and you want more and more information. Some of you are mentally drained because they're so settled. And you're giving it to God. But you have to put in the action. They've been doing this all their lives. They can read your energy. They know when something is up. They can even be going to the hospital acting like something's wrong or they're hurt to buy them time to get another supply. Let's shed some light on you. Hold your tongue. Don't argue. Watch how their energy shifts. Praise them. How was your day? Distract them. Do the opposite. Triggers. Don't tell them that you are researching about them. Document. You are unbound. Releasing old patterns, contracts, past lives. Okay. Email Spiritual Guiding Light with any questions. Donations are open. I call them gifts. I'm very, very appreciative. Thank you. Also, check out the SGL show, the podcast. There's a lot of collective and general readings there for you. You won't be disappointed. And make sure that you subscribe. But for the most part, U-Hauls don't last that long. I definitely see somebody running back, apologizing. Don't let that person back in your house. Because every time you let them back, it gets worse. Worse. More torture. You are unbound. Don't bound yourself again.